Guys, I think we broke time.
Each of these dots represents an anachronism.
It's gonna take a lifetime to clean these up, maybe several.
There's so much to be done. Where do we start? Welcome to the greatest show on the planet!
We're bringing the circus to the circus.
Clone!
You three released a giant saber-toothed tiger. We're gonna need your shrink ray, Ray.
I'm not particularly fond of that name.
Rip has been hiding something from us. There's a greater evil coming.
Tell me what we're facing here.
You and your sorry excuse for a team could never handle it.
Welcome back, Kuasa.
We're a team of outcasts and misfits. We can handle it.
How is it you people haven't managed to kill yourselves yet?
Day's still young.
This is amazing! Remember, legends never die.
Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Legends of Tomorrow Season 3. So this is going to be my trailer breakdown for the trailer that was released at San Diego Comic-Con earlier this week. So sorry for it being late, and sorry for not uploading it yesterday. I did intend to do that, but I sort of ran out of time because I went to the cinema to see Dunkirk, which is an amazing film. So no regrets there. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about what happened in this Legends of Tomorrow trailer that you just watched. So I really enjoyed this trailer. I thought it was a very fun trailer, probably the most fun out of all the trailers, and that is what Legends of Tomorrow is good at. They have this nice sense of humor and funniness around all the action. So first we get a short recap of what happened when the Wave Rider crashed into Los Angeles 2017 with all the dinosaurs, Big Ben, futuristic buildings. They've screwed up time, and that's what the small recap is about. And then they go on to say what the actual repercussions of them seeing themselves in the past and interacting. They're calling the problems anachronisms, and that's sort of like a new word because last year it was aberrations with the people, and this time it's like things out of place. So I don't know, but it's a bit weird because we later find out in the trailer that they released a saber-toothed tiger, so that must be an anachronism because during the time of P.T. Barnum there was no saber-toothed tigers, so that must be one thing. That's one thing that I've noticed that's out of time. But then we get to see a shot of the team obviously in the Wave Rider after they've screwed up time. So basically this trailer only really shows season 2 footage and episode 2 footage, because the P.T. Barnum episode, if you don't know who he is, he's the circus master. He's like one of the first people to invent the circus. That is actually going to be episode 2, and episode 1 is obviously in Los Angeles, like finding out what's happened when they broke time. But they've only actually got on to shooting episode 1 just now after San Diego Comic-Con. They shot episode 2 before episode 1. I'm not 100% sure why they did that, but that is how they've done it this time. So we've seen footage from episode 2 in this trailer, just to confirm that. So we get to see P.T. Barnum, and then obviously we get a few shots of the team at the circus. We get our first look at Wildebeest. He is a DC Comics character in the comics, but I'm not 100% if they're going to call him that. I think he's just a circus actor in this, and using a mask that is very similar. Yeah, and then we get to see some awesome other shots of the circus. I think they do a really good job of depicting the time, and I love the clothing that they wear every week, how they change it, and I think it's really cool. And Sarah Lance just makes everything so badass, taking the circus to the circus. I don't know how she does that. How does Casey Lotz do that? Then we get to see a poster of Yin and Yang, and that is Ray and Firestorm. They're doing a circus act, so that's pretty cool. So I'm guessing they might be using their powers because it says wonders and freaks, so I can't wait to see that. So, and then the next shot is where, like I said earlier, they release a saber-toothed tiger. Like, why is there a saber-toothed tiger that's supposed to be extinct? So I'm guessing that is one of the anachronisms. And then we get to see a shot of Rip Hunter, and this is obviously one from season 2, but the thing is, Rip is still going to be in season 3, so don't fear that. I do want him to be back on a ship because he's one of my favorite characters and I really like him, but he's set up his own version of the Time Masters. I'm not 100% on what he's called them, but we get to see one of the members later on in the trailer, and basically he's created this organization to stop whatever evil's coming because maybe he thinks that the legends aren't enough. And we get to see a very evil shot of someone lifting their hands up in a dark robe. Like, come on, that is bad guy 101. That is hella creepy. So it does seem like this person will be the bad guy, and it's not the person that we'll see later in the dark. I will show you who that is later, but this does look like it's going to be the villain, and it could be something to do with magic because a lot of Vixen is going to be in this season, and Vixen's family, like, I'll talk about that later, and they're very magical based. So I wonder if this person's magical based because she's like lifting up, and it does seem kind of like how someone would use magic. Yeah, we get to see the first shot of one of RIP's members, most likely. It sort of reminds me of this TV show called The Librarians, when this group, they go around and they preserve magical artifacts. So in this, it seems like they're going to preserve time, they're going to try and fix it, and yeah. So the last shot that I'm interested in is the shot of Kuasa. If you don't know who Kuasa is, she was in the Vixen animated series. She's Vixen's sister, so I'm talking about Mari McCabe in the Arrow 2017 timeline, not Amaya, who is in the Legends of Tomorrow. And so we're going to obviously get to see some of her. She's a villain, and she's actually dead in present day because she died. So obviously they're going to go back in time, and I'm guessing this is going to be a Vixen story arc, considering this is her granddaughter in the future. So I'm really interested to see this. I'm guessing she's going to be a villain, or at least for a couple episodes she'll be a big part of it. But I'm really interested to see who the main villain is because we actually haven't seen. I wonder if it is her. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like